acting surprised, but I know I'm not over. You keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. You feel like...
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today I am back at the channel with another speed build, and this time I am creating a large family home, a modern large family home in Willow Creek on a 30 by 40 size lot. So this house is again for my Let's Build Willow Creek series. I will link it here up in the screen. If you aren't following that series, you should definitely check it out. But yeah, I'm building a large family house for you all to enjoy in the save file, and this is gonna be a 5-bedroom 3-bathroom home with a garage, a very large open floor plan with dining, living and kitchen all in one, and then also a separate space that's also connected to the living room where we have a formal dining room. So this house is definitely very spacious. The master bedroom is also located downstairs. All of the children's bedrooms are upstairs. I'm creating a teen boys, a teen girl, a kid's bedroom, and also a toddler and baby nursery. So those are all the bedrooms that are included. So if you like to play with large families like I do, this is the perfect house for you. You can have up to 6 Sims living in here, and if you put like more beds in some of the bedrooms, because there are like 2 bedrooms that are very large, you could definitely fit in another bed. You can even make it up to 8 Sims if you want to, or you could play with like 6 Sims and maybe 2 pets, because that's usually how I play. I play my game with 4 pets and 4 normal Sims, because that's just how I find it very relaxing and fun, because I always need a pet in my game. I don't care what other people say, because I have been hearing a lot of people talking about the pets expansion pack on Twitter, and a lot of people were saying that it was the worst pack of the game, cats and dogs, and then they said it was like outdoor retreat, although I don't know why, because I also really like outdoor retreat a lot. I mean, yes, it is a vacation destination, but the scenery there is so beautiful. I love building there, and usually when I go on holiday, it's either outdoor retreat that we go to, or... no, that's it. I always go to outdoor retreats, always in that world. I never go to the jungle adventure one, because it doesn't really fit in with my vacation style. It's a little bit too tropical, and I like to go somewhere where it feels more woodsy, and then when it's snowing, it would look really gorgeous. So I always go to the outdoor retreat world, Granite Falls. And yeah, I don't know why people say that is one of the worst packs, because I actually really enjoy that one. But yeah, that's me. I have a little bit of a weird gameplay style, not the usual as the normal simmer does, and that's completely fine. Anyways, as you can see, the front of the house is really taking shape. I'm taking my time to really make sure that everything that I place here in the front yard is exactly as I want it to look. So I love the entryway with the platform stairs that I created. And then here, I think I'm gonna delete this little fountain, and I'm gonna delete the fountain, and I'm gonna create this like sandstone garden. So it's gonna have sand in here. So now it's dirt, but I'm gonna replace it with like a sand terrain paint, and I'm gonna add in these stones that we've gotten with the new expansion pack. Oh my god, what's that world? Oh my god, from Mount Komorebi, Snowy Escape. That's it. I'm using the Snowy Escape stones, and I'm making this zen little stone and sand garden at the front. I just thought that it looked really cute. Definitely something a bit different than I usually do. barbecue, and I'm also keeping up that theme with like a sandstone kind of garden, and I'm doing that on the back of the house as well, surrounding the swimming pool. So yes, there is a swimming pool in this house. I'm adding in a swimming pool and also a hot tub as well. I forgot to add in a barbecue. So if you download this from the gallery and you do like to barbecue with your Sims, please add in a barbecue on the backboard, because I definitely forgot about it. I haven't been barbecuing much anymore with my Sims. I don't know why. I've kind of been not into barbecuing anymore. My Sims usually either go out to eat lately, or I get a pizza, or we cook ourselves, which I also think is a very fun thing to do, but never barbecuing. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm always making these more Asian inspired foods with my Sims at home, because I've been playing a lot of Snowy Escape. But yeah, anyways, there's no barbecue added in if you want to. So I am playing around with platforms a lot. As you can see, I'm using platforms as a tool to make these definitions in my rooftops, and I think it looks really nice. Here I'm trying to create this little pocket in my roof so that I can place some how do you call these things, some solar panels. I'm also gonna add in a wind turbine as well, because this is a large family home for a more of a richer Sim. And I imagine that they also, invested a little bit in their green electricity, because why not? We also have solar panels on our roof in this house, and I think nowadays if you are building a house, it's like almost mandatory to have like solar energy. I know here in Belgium, with every house that gets built every year, the requirements of the electricity are getting how do you say that, even more stricter. So we are a Ben 5 home that I'm living in, like either 3 or 5. So I'm almost energy sufficient myself, but not completely, because our solar boiler isn't working yet. So we're not energy sufficient completely. But I think if we get our solar boiler up and running, we won't really need to use the net electricity. But still, we are hooked up to the net, and everything that we make more than we consume, we give back to the electricity company, and we don't get any money for it. But at this point, I've only paid for my electricity distribution, and I've never paid for like actually usage of electricity, because at this point we're making more electricity than we are using. If you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I love that about my home, and I thought this house also needs some solar panels, because it just fits in better with the time that we are living in right now. Anyways, I'm shaping the house. As you can see, I decided to add in a little section here off the side, because I knew on the inside it was gonna be very cramped to fit in 5 bedrooms, and I knew off the bat that this was going to be a 5-bedroom home. It just was mandatory. All of the other houses were 3-bedroom houses, and I knew, because this house is like not twice as large, but definitely larger, that we needed at least 2 more bedrooms to make the price point work out, because bedrooms are a very large selling point, definitely here in Belgium. How more bedrooms you have, how more money you get for your houses. This house where I living at sadly only has 3 bedrooms, but we are planning to expanding up. So we have a flat roof. My house is a flat roof square house, but we want to expand up and add in another floor, and that can be like a 4th bedroom, and maybe with an office space as well. And then we're also gonna expand outwards to the back, and we're gonna open up our kitchen and make it even larger. So yeah, but anyways, bedrooms sell houses. Kitchens and bedrooms in my opinion, sell houses because a kitchen is also very, very important. And the kitchen in this house is so spacious and large, it would sell immediately. I just know it. If this was a real house, it would have been such a very expensive house to live in, but such a really cool one. I love the floor plan and the usage of the split leveling. It really makes sense, and it makes the floor plan even more fun to play with. You know what I mean? So I'm adding in a door so that we can access the backyard. I almost forgot to add in that door, and I wished we had a door, so a large opening door like we've gotten with the how do you call that pack again? That door came with Eco Lifestyle, I think. Yeah, so that Eco Lifestyle door is gorgeous, but I really wished that it was a bit higher. So like a medium wall height maybe, or something in between medium and small would have been awesome, so that I could place those opening doors where I have my living room. But sadly I couldn't, and it looked a bit weird, and I really wanted the aesthetic of that large windowy backyard. I wanted to keep that, so there's no door there, and I decided to make the door on the side where we have our breakfast nook. So here added in the swimming pool, and as you can see, I surrounded the swimming pool with these sand gardens. It felt so very zen to me, and it's definitely something that I love doing with the rocks that we've gotten from the Snowy Escape expansion pack, because there's actually sand already surrounding those rocks, so that's even better. So I really like how this swimming pool is looking. It's definitely very calming to me. It looks very calming and inviting, and I would definitely swim around in that. It's a little bit small. It's a bit small. It's definitely not a lap pool, but maybe more of a plunge pool and, you know, play pool for the kids and for mommy to relax. So yeah, it's sort of it's a pool like that. So no lap pool because it's just way too small for that. So here adding in a little bit of side detailing, because why not? I needed some windows inside of my master bedroom. Yes, the master bedroom is located on this side, and I love some large windows in my master. So I decided to add them in there on the side. And yeah, I think we're almost done with the front exterior. The backyard, we're gonna do it more at the end. And at this point, we're gonna move over into the floor plan and also furnishing, of course, which is really important. So here you can see me lowering the platforms. At first, I wanted this entire section to be kitchen, like from left to right, kitchen and only kitchen, but it felt a little bit too big for only being a kitchen. And also my door was floating up, which of course was my only access point to the backyard. So I am changing this around. I'm making it a little bit smaller. And the kitchen is gonna be on the right side. At this point, I'm starting on the left. I forgot that there was a door, and I'm like panicking, like, oh no, Mona, there's a door. What are you doing? So I'm raising this part up so that your Sims can access the backyard from there. And then I'm moving the stairs to that section over here. And this little corner, or it's not that little, it's actually a decent sized corner, is gonna be the kitchen area. And I am using the kitchen counters from the Snowy Escape expansion pack. Those are my favorite kitchen counters. I'm so sorry if you're sick and tired of them because I've been using them in like every single build, but I just love them so much. It's these ones and the ones that we've gotten with Island Living. Those two together are my favorite kitchen counters. I'm so happy that we've gotten new kitchen counters with the pack, because I was a little bit dreadful that they were not gonna give us any, because it's been since what? I mean, since Realm of Magic, Realm of Magic also gave us some new kitchen counters, but they're definitely not as versatile as these ones. I've only used the Magic Realm counters for if I do like a magical house. But that was the last time that we've gotten kitchen counters, and I was like a little bit scared that we weren't getting any. So when I saw the oh my god, the trailer from Snowy Escape, I was so hyped that we've gotten these kitchen counters. The only thing that a little bit was disappointing is I thought that we would get more clutter items to place inside our kitchen counters, because we only got some plates and tea canisters, and that's like the only clutter items that we've gotten, which kind of makes sense to place in the counters. I was hoping for like maybe cups and silverware that we could place in them, maybe napkins and such, and maybe even some pans and pots, single ones that we could place inside of the counters and would make a little bit more sense. And even groceries would have been very nice to have, place it in there as well. So if you do want that, I know there are some really good custom content clutter packs out. I don't know. I think it was from the IKEA. There's an IKEA CC pack for The Sims 4. If you Google that, you can find some really nice CC with clutter items for in the kitchen as well. And I do use that a lot with my personal game save. I have a personal save where I use loads and loads of custom content, and I have another personal save, my Rags to Riches, where I don't use any CC. And that's fun. I usually alternate in between the two, so my Rags to Riches and then my Legacy. But lately I've been more doing my Legacy, to be fair. I've been really focusing on making babies because I like doing that. So yeah, anyways, as you can see, it's all coming together very nicely. I'm doing a little pop of yellow in the living room and also some yellow in the breakfast nook with a lamp. So not that much no, not that much color is integrated in this living and dining section, and I really want it to feel very neutral. I'm really into the neutrals, or even like one pop of color, but I knew I didn't want to overdo the yellow, because that yellow color has been overdone a million times, but I still felt that a yellow side chair looked really nice. So here back in the kitchen, adding the clutter. As you can see, I also added in a range hood because it looked really weird without one, and then a sink, a tea maker. I'm adding in a tea maker, and I'm also switching out the floor for some tiles. I mean, I love a good hardwood floor, and in some houses a hardwood floor in the kitchen looks amazing, but because this was a split level, I felt that we could do some tiling there, because this was not really connected to the other floor, so we didn't need any continuity with flooring. And I decided to go with a tile, and it really looks nice, and it lightens up the room as well, and it even matches some of the furnishing, like the dining table is almost the same color as the tile flooring in the kitchen, which I thought was a really nice thing to add in. So yeah, and then this is the formal living room. So for dinner parties, I would probably sit there with the family, and Thanksgiving has just passed, but we're going into Christmas time, and I usually, when it's Christmas here at home in real time, I always like to play out Christmas and Thanksgiving in my Sims game as well. I have never really done Thanksgiving because here in Belgium we don't do Thanksgiving, but in The Sims I find it really fun to do that, to cook a turkey, and then the gnomes come by, I think. Yeah, the gnomes the gnomes come by, and I just really like doing that. So here I'm trying to make a recessed in bed, but it doesn't work, so I stopped doing that really soon. I forgot to take this out of the video, but it's fine. Now you can see me messing around with different ideas. I really wanted the bed to be sunken in so that you didn't see the little legs that it's standing on, but I just couldn't make it work. So in the end, I just placed it back again like a normal bed. I'm using, I think it's like a city living bed. No, that's not a city living bed. That's an eco lifestyle bed. I'm using lots of items from eco lifestyle. It's a little bit, a little bit too much, but it's just a really great pack with loads and loads of good building items. Gameplay items maybe not so great, but building items are amazing. So here I'm doing the walk-in wardrobe section, or a open wardrobe section. It's not a walk-in. Also wanted to add in like a, what is this, a vanity. The vanity is gonna move towards the left, and then later on it's gonna completely disappear because I'm gonna add in double doors so that you can enter the backyard from there as well, because I added in a little seating area on the balcony that is attached, not the balcony, the terrace that is connected to the master bedroom. So I needed doors so that you could actually go there. And it's more for like when the children are sleeping, or maybe they're at school and mommy and daddy are home, they can sit there on their own little terrace and read a book, drink a cup of tea, and just relax and unwind. That is why I created that little seating area, which you all will see at the very end of the video. So here for color palette, I'm going again with that green. I'm only using it here though, if you're like sick and tired of that green color, because I've already used that loads in the other house, but I'm still obsessed with this color. So I used it here sparingly. So only here, and then the other bedrooms upstairs are all gonna get their own little color scheme. Don't worry. And then here, this mirror that I placed right there, I am gonna remove that, but I'm doing that off camera, and I'm gonna go for the large circular one from Get Famous with the illuminating edge, if you know what I mean, the very large circular one. I just found that it looked better with the modern aesthetic, because that I don't know, that other how do you call it again, mirror really looked out of place. But I'm doing that off camera because, yeah, I forgot. I forgot, but that's fine. Anyways, we are moving now upstairs into the children's bedroom. So there are 4 bedrooms, and I'm starting out with the kids' bedroom. I'm using this very bright kind of ombre effect wallpaper on the walls. I just wanted this bedroom to be very fun and bright, and you know, something fun, because it's a children's bedroom. It doesn't need to be neutral all the time. So I'm going for this really nice color. Also using a rug from what is that pack called again? Seasons. Yeah, I think that's a Seasons rug, and I never use this rug as much as I used to use it. I have had a point when Seasons just came out that I overused this rug in the zebra print everywhere, and then I stopped using it. But for this bedroom in this color, I thought it looked really fun. I think it's the first time ever that I used this color or this patterned rug. And I like it. I like it. I like that it has a bit of a larger part right there, so your sim could maybe sit on the ground there, play with her toys. So yeah, I think this bedroom really looked very nice. And this is the toddler and nursery room. So this is for a baby and a toddler, or maybe for the baby when it ages up. It has a toddler bed right there waiting for him or her. It's a gender neutral bedroom, so it could be either a girl or a boy, it doesn't matter. But I just thought it looked very cute with the 2 beds, and then the colors that I'm using. It's a really nice little cute nursery. I keep it very plain and simple though. All of the bedrooms, I keep it very plain and simple, and I'm not going over the top with clutter. I'm keeping it very minimal so that you can add in your own clutter as you go and play with the house. So this is the teen boys bedroom. Here I'm going for just a more of a, how do you call it, a boy that is playing in a band, like a rocker. So he plays the piano, he plays the guitar, the electric guitar. He's into like a little bit of graffiti. It's his way of expressing his art. He loves doing graffiti and such, and he's a big fan of overall music and creating his own music and such. And that is the personality for the boys' bedroom. A real generic, normal personality. I know it's not out of the box, but I had nothing. I didn't know what I wanted to do other than that for the teen boy. And then here we're starting with the teen girl's bedroom. It's not gonna be pink. I'm gonna change it to like a bluish color later on, because pink was a little bit overdone. I knew that we already did like a black boy's bedroom and I didn't want to do another cliche, so I'm gonna make it more bluish. And this is a teen girl's bedroom that loves makeup and everything that I love. She loves as well. So that is her bedroom right here. She has her own little vanity, a little side chair. She's also getting, I think, a bookcase somewhere. Yeah, I think a bookcase. That bookcase is gonna disappear, and yeah, I'm gonna use this one from Parenthood. I think it's just a very classy girl's bedroom, and I think it looks really nice. But the pink needs to go. So here I'm playing with the colors, and I'm going for this. Oh, it's that green again. I'm so sorry. Oh, but it's a different pattern than downstairs. I forgot what I was doing here, but it's green again, and then I'm gonna do green and blue colors combining, I think. But it looks really nice in the end though. So we're almost done with the video. I think we only need to do the garage and the backyard. Those are the two things that we still need to furnish, and then we are done. So I'm already working on a community lot for this world. I'm doing a cafe store, and the last thing, I don't know, I haven't really filled that in. It's all on one lot. It's a very big lot with apartments and such, and I've been working on that for a couple of months now, and I'm hoping to finish off that community space probably next week. So you will see another video for this series probably next week. I don't need to do any more suburban homes or normal houses, so those are already done. I just need to do 4 community spaces and a park. So we're almost there. I'm so excited. We're almost there, and I'm gonna upload this as soon as it's done. And I'm also gonna include the Oasis Springs world within this upload world as well. So that you have 2 finished worlds for the save file, which is awesome. So here I'm making a little bit of a play area. I knew that I wanted some fairy lights, or how do you call these lights? I don't know how you call it. I think these are fairy lights, right? I just knew I wanted some lights to brighten it up a little bit more, and the play area was also a very cute idea. And then I had a little bit of a grass patch over, and I thought, let's fill it in and, color it a little bit and make it look like it's a very manicured backyard. So here adding in the double doors that leads into the master bedroom. Here adding in a staircase because you couldn't go down. And then lots of plants, bushes, and flowers to make it absolutely look perfect. So here adding in a little bit of a seating area. Like I said, this is for mommy and daddy. I had them in mind when I started this, and I'm going with the outdoor retreat items because I think they looked the best in my opinion. And then of course the hot tub is right there. So here we are back in the house. I'm just doing all the lighting because I forgot to add in all the custom lights, removing all these little spotlights. I mean, the spotlights are cool, but I do prefer like a normal light instead of the spotlight. Sometimes I keep the spotlights like in the bathrooms, or an extra one as like extra lighting in a bedroom. I also like to do that. So yeah, that's basically all I needed to say. So the only part that we need to furnish is the garage. I'm keeping the garage really simple. I am adding in a few skill building items like a woodworking table, an easel, a flower arranging table, and I also add in a Christmas tree because it's almost Christmas, and if you're like me, you're gonna celebrate Christmas really soon with your Sims, and I wanted the house to be ready to go. So if your Sims are gonna celebrate Christmas, the only thing that they need to do is just take the tree out of the garage and the decorations, because I also place a few decorating items. You can drag it out, place it in a living room, and your Sim would have a very cute little area, you know, a Christmas tree area, which is really fun. I'm definitely gonna do a few Christmas builds for when the leading up to Christmas. I at first was thinking on doing like a 12 days of Christmas build, but I don't know if I can make 12 Christmas builds. I don't know if I have that in me, but I'm definitely gonna aim for a few. So right around that Christmas season, you know, hopefully it's gonna be snowing outside. You know, it's Belgium, probably not, but I'm still hoping that we're gonna see a little bit of snow, and then sitting inside and building in the Sims is gonna be even more fun with the snow outside. So I'm definitely excited about what is coming this month or next month. It's almost December. So yeah, we are in the end of the video, you all. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave your likes. It's very important that you do, because it gets more recognition, the video, if you do like it. And if this is the first video that you're watching from me and you're liking my content, you're liking my babbling, although who does, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you guys. I'm hoping that you're having an awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.